honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
This is caught inside the 15.
Dude, how we doing? How we doing? Kenny Catfish is back, dropping another one. Today we're going to be talking about how to beat press man coverage. Muttheads, all Madden players from the community. Tune in, find out. All right, so right here we have a specific route we want to focus on today. We're going to be in practice mode for about 3 minutes, and we'll jump over to some gameplay footage because that's my best way to express my thoughts. So if you look at the full vertical and look at the circle receiver that I'm displaying, he does this little flywheel route, some kind of skinny streak, however you want to explain it. You need to go through your playbook and go through every formation and find this route if you want to beat some press man coverage, as I'll be displaying later on in a few minutes. Jump over the Arizona playbook. It's pretty much the same thing. If you followed my little ebook I had with the RPO zone bubble read, you have this little unique route in there as well with the auto motion. It's pretty much in it's all throughout various playbooks. Most of the shotgun formations, you might find it like this shotgun spread, Y stick. That's the route right here. Now don't get that route confused with regular streak route. You can see how he curved, like that stick right there. You can see how he curved to the sideline and he goes up, and that's gonna kind of get the cornerbacks going. You always want to put these in your audibles, and I don't depend on these routes, but if you see press man coverage, ideally with no safety over the top, it's gonna get some nice yards. So this is my original playbook right here, the spread, aka pass balance. I have it in the spread flex. It's one of my go-to plays. I don't know why they're saying 120 times. I've done this way more than that. Like I say, it has to be press man coverage though. That's the only thing. And it has to be, it can't be like, well, sometimes it can be like a soft cover too. And then this is a unique part right here, because if you go to the Y off trips weak, I have the stick, which makes it the O route. And then if I don't like that side, I can put my audible in for L1 and go to the square route, post and cross. So that's pretty cool right there. If you can find those two routes in the same set of the formation, that is pretty awesome. Like right here, I can switch from O to square. So it took a lot of groundwork to find that route right here. And this is how the little thumbnail would look. You can see square, well, stick. He goes up to the sideline, and the same thing on the bottom right there. And it's very, very beneficial. So here we go. I saw press coverage at the line of scrimmage. I'm just cycling through now. It's 33 shotgun formations in the spread playbook, so I got to do a lot of cycling through. Here we go. He's on the right side, so I want to go to square. Boom. You look at square, he's beat. I should have been throwing that ball a long time ago. I will tell you this. When it's there, take the shot as soon as you see it. Don't really wait. You need to let that ball fly. And the route is so effective that you don't even have to have much speed. Like if you're a mutthead, you know that that's Herman Moore over there, the circle receiver. And Herman Moore usually get the slowest speeds out of all of the receiver when they do the updates. Like he's like a 91 speed right now, 92 speed, but he's always been like an 89 all year long and stuff. So, I mean, speed has nothing to do with this. This is all like in, if you call the play at the right time. This is a triangle, but I knew that he was doing man coverage. Totally different if he was doing cover 3, because the DBs are already backing up and they have a certain destination that they have to go through, which is the deep zone. Sometimes you got to split the safety in the corner by throwing it to the sideline like that. Pressing again. This route right here is very effective. What you don't want to do though is get in ball games and start depending on the route. As you can see, sometimes I like to give a little pump fake. It will add a little more protection. Sometimes I've seen cornerbacks slip. Look at that release. I don't really think release and route running really have nothing to do with it. That's just the added bonus if they do have a high release in route running and speed and stuff like that. Here we go on the other side. Sometimes you have to flip it. Like I say, go through your playbook. Go cycle through every formation in a single back. There's some I formations in some weeks probably. I know for sure they're in single backs. Usually it's a stick play or a vertical play. But like you saw on my audibles, it was on a post and cross. So you just never know. Just look at the release, man. Press man coverage. And I have whooped Deion Sanders time after time after time with this route. With my slowest receiver over here, Herman Moore. That's who I've been kind of riding out with all year on Madden Ultimate Team. Look at that, man. Look at the separation. I have took a few losses sometimes because I waited too long. Once you get off that line, you can just start flicking your wrist, but sometimes you do have to kind of determine if it's zone coverage. So I like to look at the cornerback's feet. And after I see his feet, I'm watching his hips and his feet. See, that's Deion prime time. Once I see his feet follow me, I know it's man coverage. And I just flick my wrist and let it go. Boom. This route is unbumpable. You can't bump this route. I don't care if it's zone or man. And these guys just want to press all day. Look, we late in the game. 2:40 left. Trying to throw a 99-yarder. This star is lit up and all. Burnt. Like I say, so press man coverage. You can't get out here depending on this route. It's one of those things where you got to put in your quick audibles, and when the time presents itself, let it go. Here's a little example of when they want to try to back up sometime. Sometimes you can kind of abuse them and manipulate them, and they'll start backing up a little bit. Then I like to go underneath. So that's why you always want to work with your audibles and stuff and have different things for situations. I just lob past it to O. I must have already did like the little fly route in these games right here. So that's why they backed up. I guess you can call this like a little mini scheme. He pressed. Because you do have to add other plays around it to kind of like offset it and disguise it. But here we go again. He want to press up. 2-on-1 matchup. Throw a bubble screen. But that route there is very manipulative. It can cause defenses to do some crazy stuff that they don't want to do. It can cause them to get in cover twos. And if you have cover two beaters, you know, like deep posts across the middle, splitting the safety on seam routes and stuff like that, you can force them in cover fours and cover three drops. This is another little route I had. It was press man coverage, so it was a wider wheel route though. So might as well throw that in there too. So yeah, press man coverage is what I was talking about. And here's some old classic footage from like Madden 19 or 18. I've been doing this. Same people, Vic on here, Vic on the field, Jaguar uniforms. This is nothing new to me. This is all like last year and stuff. This dude don't even want to go over there. He thought it was slick and thought he was gonna take a little angle at me. Tie game. So like, as I say, this is always press man coverage. It's never zone. That time I had to throw it to the sideline on the side, outside shoulder. Yeah, so most single backs, like single back wide trips, shotgun. They even have it, I saw it in the shotgun type. It's a play called Frisco. I can't really think off top whose formation, what playbook is in, maybe Carolina. But yeah, it's in some tight formations. It's usually the flanker or the split end who's running this route. sometimes slot receivers, but it's more effective if you go to the outside to the flankers and the split ends. Speed really doesn't play as ineffective. Speed is just like an added bonus. Speed just helps out to get more separation after the ball is made, but if you stick to the principles and follow the concept, you'll be good to go. This is Kenny Catfish coming back at you with another one. I will be returning to the RPO peak bubble zone. I have a few more mini schemes, so check me out on that one. And I'm out of here. Adios, amigos.